Hey everybody, this is Nikki with Delicate Tension Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Aries. This can apply to your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or if you just have a lot of Aries placements in your chart. Wherever you're at, you know. I feel really distracted right now. Kind of like spacey and like I'm looking around at everything. So this might be the energy that you're in currently. I almost want to laugh because this feels very unlike you. Is there a lot of distractions going on right now? Are there things distracting you? Let's get into it. Show me what's going to be happening for Aries from September 15th through the 30th, please. Show me what's going to be happening for Aries. And we have the Page of Pentacles for the first card. There could be something that is a little new in your life, or maybe a new direction that you're going in. I think right now it really is kind of that daydreamy feeling, even though, you know, earth energy typically is very solid and stable. I think whatever this is that you're focusing on or you're looking at, it is you kind of imagining where it could go. Maybe it's you looking around you and kind of just being like, okay, where can I take this? Where can I put this? Can I take this here? Can I do this? What if I do this over here? Feels very much so like that. So let's see what the next card is going to be for Aries from September 15th through the 30th. Okay. So we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. This might be that distracted energy that I'm feeling. I kind of want to urge you guys to reel that in a bit because I don't want you to miss this opportunity. I think maybe too that if you are feeling, to me this isn't necessarily a lack, but if you are in a position where maybe you're looking at what, I don't want to say the words little you do have, or maybe feeling like you need to expand upon what you do have. You need to find a way to do that. I don't want you scrambling, feeling like you have to scramble, right? Anytime something kind of starts to not go in your favor, when you start feeling like your luck is going down. Because the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is usually about either stalled luck, or it's kind of, you know, whatever the cycle is, it's having a hard time moving. It's having a hard time getting out of this energy. So you need to possibly cut some certain behaviors, especially with the Knight of Swords energy in reverse. You might need to be cutting out some certain behaviors here that might be impeding this movement. I mean, to me, when the Knight of Swords is in reverse, that is totally out of control. So maybe that's the way that all this feels, and maybe that's why your attention is so all over the place, right? It's trying to figure out what, how, when, where. See what the final card is going to be for Aries for September 15th through 30th, please. See what the final card is going to be for Aries for September 15th through the 30th. And we have the King of Cups. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about this. Normally I'd be fine with it. But it's one of those things where this is so out of left field in this reading. Okay. Okay. I think I feel it. I think I see it. I think maybe you need to emotionally reel it in a bit if you are having a circumstance in your life right now that is throwing you off, and if you do feel like, let's say for a while things have been going great, right? Let's say for a while things really have, you've been on top of the world, you've been lucky, all these new things were kind of popping up for you, and then out of nowhere that totally like crapped out, or something just kamikazed a bit. I think this is you needing to step into the energy of being emotionally stable to figure this out, and not necessarily rushing about or trying to fix it or trying to take on a million things at once in order to get this moving again. I think if anything, you doing that is almost keeping you from receiving it. So let's clarify this and see what we can... Interesting. I feel like I don't normally say that. Let's clarify this to see what we can achieve. What can we achieve if we change these behaviors? What can we achieve right now if things aren't looking so hot? What can we achieve right now with the Page of Pentacles? Please clarify the Page of Pentacles, please. Okay, yeah, this is that Five of Pentacles energy here. So I definitely think you're not feeling so great, or maybe the finances aren't doing so well right now. Maybe you feel as if fortune was shining down on you for a little while and now it's kind of drying up. You feel a bit shunned, possibly by the gods. You feel like somebody's kind of turned away. But they haven't. I just don't think you're looking in the right place. I think there are offers here and there are opportunities. Maybe they don't look so big. Maybe they don't look like you can get much out of them, but it's something. And something's better than nothing, right? If something is stable enough and something is an offer and it is an opportunity, don't distract yourself so much with other things right now. Focus on what it is you need, okay? Let's clarify this Wheel of Fortune energy in reverse. I'm actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a clarifier for each card for this. So can we clarify the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, please? That is way too many cards. Wow. Okay. One more time here. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, please. And the Chariot. I'm going to be careful with how I say this because whatever energy you guys are in right now, I don't want to say anything to piss you off. And I don't want to say anything to receive a intense reaction. So I'm gonna try to formulate it in a way that is a little softer, but still straight to the point. If there is a situation in your life right now, like I said, where you feel as if things have gone stagnant, or you are without, or you have less, whatever this cycle is here that is happening right now, you really need to use some emotional intelligence with action. And I think you need to pull both of those things in order to really move forward in the right direction. Be smart about this. That's what I'm hearing. Be smart about this. You've been here before. That's something else I also heard. You've been here before. You know what this looks like, and maybe that's why you're scrambling. I don't think you need to scramble, and I don't think you need to hit the panic button just yet. I don't even feel that. So let's clarify the Knight of Swords in reverse here. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You feel like you're losing. You feel like you're losing something here. Or you feel like you've lost. Or you feel like maybe what it is too is maybe you feel like you are... Ooh, I'm really nervous to say this. If you got yourself into this situation, possibly due to overspending, possibly due to not setting yourself up for success, you know, just kind of thinking that things would always work the same way, this quite possibly could be why you're in this position. Like I said, I think that's why it comes down to you getting some emotional clarity on this, or just being in that really stable, solid emotional understanding of how you got, literally what I'm hearing, how you got into this mess in the first place in order to dig yourself out of this hole. And to not allow yourself to repeat, because I do feel like this happened before. I feel like you know what this looks like. I feel like this is an old behavior, or maybe something that you experienced, how do I put it? Maybe 5 or 10 years ago. Maybe 5 or 10 months ago. No, it's definitely longer than that. Whatever this is, you know how to manage this. I think maybe the panic is just setting in because this could have been something that you either did to yourself, I feel like I need to take a pause. I'm sorry. Okay. I think you're very aware of this, and I almost want to kind of like stop going there with that, because I feel like you don't need to hear this right now. Or at least you don't need anybody telling you, you know, you understand. So let's pull one last clarifier here for Aries for September 15th through the 30th. What is this King of Cups energy about, please? What is this King of Cups energy about? And we have the Six of Wands. See? Everything's going to be fine. I think being in this place of emotional stability will grant you the success that you need. I just think, like I said, it's about reeling it in, right? Don't let the chaos or the other things that are distracting you steer you off course. And if this is a situation where you have been here before and you do feel like you're at a loss and you are scared, or you do feel like this is due to, you know, poor choices, planning, habits, whatever, you've been here before, so you know how to get out of this. Stop and remember that. You know what to do. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Wands. Just had to, because I felt it. Things are going to be changing, okay? On the up and up. So we're going to pull a final clarifying message here, just overall theme for the next 2 weeks. And we have open up. See? Stop blocking it. Whatever it is that's happening here, it's don't distract yourself. Just focus on what you need to take care of right now. Don't allow what's going on around you to distract you. And I think that'll open up the way. I think that'll open up the path forward. I think it'll kind of, you know, right now it's almost like the tire's stuck in the mud and it's just spinning. If you just focus for a second and you let a little bit of air out of the tire, I think you'll get it out. Right? Let out a little bit of the frustration, let out a little bit of the fear. Don't exhaust yourself in the process. Because I think that's the other thing too. It always reminds me of when it was a really interesting article I read a while back. It talks a lot about how when we get angry or when we get frustrated, it actually affects our cognitive thinking, right? Lowers our IQ. We're just operating from a different aspect of ourselves, from a different thought pattern or process. So if you are frustrated with your current situation, take a step back, gain some emotional clarity, and then I think you'll be back in the game. Don't worry so much about this. Don't stress so much. If I understand, trust me, if you are in a really difficult financial situation or you have made some choices or decisions that have kind of got you stuck in a weird place, because you've been here before, tripping on my words now, because you've been here before, you can find out how to get out of it. You already know. Everything's going to be all right. Go within, you'll find the answers. If this is something that resonated with you and you would like to look deeper into your own personal situation, you can contact me at delicatetensiontarot@gmail.com. Set something up. If not, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the month anyways. You will get through this. I think things are going to be looking a lot different next month. A lot different. Most definitely. I think by the end of October, you're going to be in a totally different place. So I will be reconnecting with you guys in October. Okay?